with a passion for excellence. Passion for excellence. Number 2, he has an infinite capacity for hard work. Number 3, he has a bulldog tenacity. And when he puts his mind on something, you cannot convince him otherwise. Number 4, he has an unstoppable, marvelous, go-getting disposition. And every time I see him, I remember a poem I read a long time ago, and it goes like this. The go-getter goes till he gets what he goes for. The go-getter sows till he reaps what he sows for. He fixes a goal and resolve when he gets it, when he sets it. And the way to the goal is to go till he gets it. And these 4 points have been so impressive in my mind through the years. I watched this young man, and I call him young man because he could be my son. I'm 4 decades ahead of him. So I should know what makes a good young man. I watched him as he left Jamaica, engaged in an enterprise that I could hardly think any young man would want to do at that time. He wanted to pursue medical studies. And he chose, of all places, a foreign country in a foreign language.
Yes, true.
I watched him there at Montmorelos University, studied, graduated, and before he graduated, to see the tenacity with which he worked, his ambition, his determination to make it. He graduated, came to the United States of America, qualified to practice in this country, and of all places, in Florida. And every time I see that, I tip my hat to him. And I want to thank you and your good lady for, no, not you, thanking the good lady for inviting us to be here. You know, by the way, I gave her a special dispensation because she told us a fib about his coming here. He came to celebrate somebody else's birthday, and she fabricated that. But I've given her a special exemption. Several years went by, and one evening I heard my doorbell ring. I got up, opened the door, and who should be standing there but Witford, with his charming wife from the beautiful island of Trinidad.
Yes.
Tobago, man. Tobago.
Tobago?
No.
You have to be careful with these things, you know. Any Bajan here? Let me give you a little bit for the Bajan. All God's people all the world, no matter where them be, does like to hear of their own land, God country made for we. But when the judgment morning come, and you hear the trumpet burst, let every other body please stand back and let we Bajan come up first. Everybody has got a little bit of congratulations here today. Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Bajans. No, don't mention the others. Back to my story. And I opened the door. There was Witford, his charming wife, 2 beautiful daughters. And then he gave me that Russian bear hug with that distinctive Jamaica accent. Then he told me the story, how he worked, struggled, but made it. And then he was a qualified physician. He established his practice, and since then he has been working here, well known everywhere. And I would like to salute you, Witford, once again. I could tell him a lot of stuff about your determination, but I'm not going to do that. I'll desist from it because I have a philosophy that says, if enough is sufficient, more can't be better.
Come on.
So, my friend, Let me share with you just a few little quotes I gathered from my library on a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And they go something like this. One, they say that age is all in your mind. The trick is keeping it from creeping down into your body. Now, at 53, you have a long way from it creeping down into your body. So stay fit. And then age is just a state of mind. And you are as old as you think you are. You have to keep on counting your blessings. And you've got a lot to count. Now, let me conclude by giving you a little special birthday wish. And it goes something like this. May this birthday and every one thereafter be filled with the warmth of heavenly sunshine, the happiness and smiles, the sounds of laughter, the enjoyment of good health, the feeling of love and appreciation, and the rainbow of God's grace embracing you. God bless you, my friend. Have a wonderful birthday.
Yes.
By the way, remember that if enough is sufficient, more can't be better. Keep on going until that day when we have the joy of meeting together in that better country.
Yes.
Where there will be no birthdays because we shall live forever.
Yes, yes, yes. That's beautiful.
You need a hug too.
All right.
I always enjoy hearing Dr. Brown speak.
Me too.
And I know that he is truly a blessed man from God.
Yes, sir.
Well, I am privileged to be here to celebrate my friend's birthday. And I want to tell you, I have a special relationship with the Reid family. They're just nice, warm people, Christian people. Let's put our hands together for this family. My advisor said, be short. That's Dr. Reggio. So I will follow his advice. I would say, like the rest that spoke before me, that Dr. Reid definitely has passion. When I would visit him in the office, we would get on a subject and we would talk. And then I think Sister Stooks would come in and say, Dr. Reid, you have a patient. You have a patient. So he has tremendous passion. I've known Dr. Reid not for 4 decades or 3 decades, but for 9 years. And when I met Dr. Reid, I just had a special bond with him. I've known him to be a tremendous, caring person. I valued him as a good confidant, a person who I can lean on and talk with. Then I had the privilege of going to Jamaica with Dr. Reid. And when we arrived in Jamaica, I went also with Sister Jolly and Brother Jolly. I said, Dr. Reid, now who's going to drive down here? He said, Dion! So Dr. Reid started driving. I got nervous. So we drove all over there. And then I saw Dr. Reid as he mingled with the people in Jamaica and how he had a caring heart. And we witnessed many testimonies given to him by the tremendous donation that he gave when you donated that computer lab to that academy in Jamaica. And so I looked at Dr. Reid and I said, this man, not only does he talk the talk, but he walks the walk. Dr. Reid, in our relationship together, again, I appreciate his openness. And although we didn't see eye to eye in everything, we had some good discussions, Doc, good discussions. I appreciate that he took the time to talk with me. And I know behind every good man, there's a great woman.
Yes.
And that's Sister Reid. Let's put our hands together for Sister Reid. That's a wonderful lady. Wonderful children, adult children now. Graduated from Oakwood. Somebody talked about the Christian education. Oakwood definitely is among the top. I know I might be outvoted here, but that's all right. I'll stand alone. And lastly, I would say, you know, when you have a good friend, one person said, good friends can be compared to teeth. It says you have a limited number of them to last you a lifetime. And so I consider Dr. Reid to be a good friend. God has truly blessed you in many ways. And I know that God will continue to bless you as you bless others. So
Amen.
Let's put our hands together again for Dr. Reid.
Happy birthday.